When I got to the mission field, I was so nervous. I mean, I'm kind of an anxious person anyways. But yeah, I was really nervous to be a missionary. And the Spokane airport is actually on the west side of Spokane. And the area surrounding the airport was actually going to be my first area, and I didn't know it at the time. And it was very different from anything I've ever lived in. I grew up in the city, and I go to BYU, and so there's people everywhere, and it was very country. There was lots of fields and trees and not a lot of houses. And so I was like, oh man, this is not what I expected Spokane to be like. I don't know if I'll ever serve in an area like this. And then the next day we got assigned our trainers, and she told me, she was like, so the area where the airport is, that's your first area. I was like, oh, okay. And I'm really grateful for my trainer. I learned a lot from her. I came into the field desiring to be exactly obedient, because my thought was, why spend 18 months of my life and not give everything that I had. But missionary work was very hard for me at the beginning. It wasn't natural to me. I mean, I knew the gospel, and I loved the Lord, and I knew that He would help me. And so every night, I would pray, and I'd say, Heavenly Father, I did my best today. I still am not a super huge fan of being here. But I want to be here, and I need you to help me. And about 9 weeks in, I went to a zone conference, and the assistants gave a training about the atonement of Jesus Christ and about the enabling power and the cleansing power, and how important the message is, and how that is central to everything in life. It's central to our purpose as missionaries. It's central to our purpose as people. It's everything. And I just remember being in that zone conference, and my heart was just like, people need to know this. Like, people need to know, like, because I know it, but they don't know it. And my heart finally changed. It took a while, but I knew that Heavenly Father heard all of my pleadings from every single night before, that I wanted to be there. And that changed, and I finally was like happy with where I was. So it was great.